Welcome to the AACS Daily News. In remembrance of the events of September 11th, 2001, the Attleboro Fire Department held their annual remembrance ceremony this morning at their headquarters on Union Street. We spoke with Attleboro Fire Chief Scott LaChance after the event.
It's hard to believe now it's 22 years since that happened, and I'm sure everybody remembers exactly what we were doing on that day. One of the things that the fire service does that's unique compared to lots of other jobs is we rely heavily on mutual aid, so we spend a lot of time with other departments, and what the State Fire Marshal's Office tries to do is encourage departments to do similar ceremonies like this at roughly the same time throughout the day, just to show solidarity and the support that we have for each other and for all of our brothers and sisters in public safety. My name is Scott LaChance. I'm the fire chief here in the city of Attleboro. I've been the fire chief now since July 1st of 2010. We've been doing this type of a ceremony for September 11th Remembrance since the year after the attacks in 2001. So, in 2002 is when we started with the first annual ceremony. This is the 13th one since I've been fire chief. And, it's important that we do it because sometimes in life, when things are going well, we all kind of get caught up in our own lives and we forget the sacrifice that was made by so many people, first responders as well as, heroic civilians. And I think it's important that we commit to doing these types of ceremonies just to show that we do remember what everybody sacrificed and, but by the grace of God that we don't have to sacrifice the same thing ourselves. One of the things that I would encourage people to do is there's a lot of specials on how the events actually unfolded on September 11th, 2001. And if you have an opportunity to watch any of that, you'll see firsthand what the FDNY actually did. You can't possibly watch that without really thinking, for us, we think about our own first responders, we think about our families. We realize that on any day that any one of the members here could be in a similar situation and prepared to sacrifice their life if necessary. So it's important, I think, for the public to understand what we're all here to do, and I think it's also just as important for the first responders to realize that what we're here to do. We only have positive things to say about the community. They're always very supportive of the fire department and the firefighters. I can't tell you how many really nice letters I get sent to me thanking the firefighters for what we do. And, to the guys, it's really just what we do. But it is nice to receive those letters sometimes because when you're having a rough day and you get a nice letter from somebody thanking us for their efforts of what we did for a loved one, and sometimes the outcome isn't what they wanted and they're still taking the time to send us a nice letter, just really appreciating the effort that was put forth on that day. So the support from the community really does mean a lot.